Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV, and today we are racing at Atlanta for the second time this season. First time now, the first race in the round of 12. This race track configuration a lot different from what we see in the spring. I had a file that was different. This time we're using a different file track. This one is actually the Super Speedway version that the Cup Series is using now, so this format's going to be a ton different from the spring race where Bird won. And even with the different format, a lot of eyes on Bird. He barely, I want to say barely made it to the round of 12 by just a few points. And Sammy the Box barely made it to the round of 12 by 1 point on Kazo. A tiebreaker would have went to Sammy, but 2 points would have went to, if Kazo would have finished 2 positions better, or Sammy would have finished 2 positions worse, would be Kazo would be in the playoffs and Sammy the Box would not. And eliminated last week was Kazo, 2 wins, got 2 in a row. Zine also has 2 wins, not 2 in a row, however. Had a interesting Valiance, just could not find consistency in round 12. Martinsville getting a wreck there did not help him at all. And he's just trying to get a rebound, try to get a 3rd win for the season, and try to go for John McFadden's record for leading the most wins in the Carsland Cup Series. I think he's like 3 or 4 away from that. So that's something he's might try to go for. As John McFadden has announced he's retiring next season, after next season. So, and John might try to get more wins before that. Who knows? So we'll see how that battle goes, and that's that battle. And then also eliminated was Dark X Rain. Also got 2 wins in a row. Came in the round of 16 second. Came out eliminated. Unfortunately, just was not consistent enough. He just could not find where he needed to be. It just wasn't able to get into the playoffs. So, or into the round 12. Then Iron Crusader, he tried to get some consistency going, but unfortunately just came up short. Got a top 10 last week, but unfortunately wasn't enough to get into the round of 12. But he gave a valiant effort for him. Definitely big up from last season where he didn't even make the playoffs. In the 9 of NASCAR Fireball 48 had a big scare last week. Had to pit mid-race due to a mechanical issue. Was able to get it resolved. Finished the race. I was a lot worried more about it than I should have been. He was actually a lot more comfortable in points than I would have thought. He actually wasn't even in danger of getting eliminated. I think he may even been able to continue the next round if he had DNF, because I think he finished top 10 at both Kansas, or not, at Richmond and Martinsville, I think. And he was running really good there at Kentucky, but unfortunately had those mechanical issues from a top 10 position, so that's interesting. Another interesting thing, a little bit more interesting cars inside the playoffs. All Chevys that round, well, except for the Pontiac Kazo. But most other than that, Chevys. The 2 Fords that came in are still in. I think the 3 Dodges are all still in. They're all teammates. Dash Team Motorsports. XO, the rookie. Dysek, who made the championship 4 last season. Third Alex Gaming, who unfortunately got eliminated in the round of 8 last year. Hopefully he doesn't meet the same fate this year. He's starting kind of in the back, but this is kind of a plate track, so expect a lot of position changes. And it's 33 laps. A lot can happen. It's just going to be an interesting race. Last week, Dripsy won 2 in a row in a battle with Nadaweeb, who was also going for a similar thing, get 2 wins in 3 races. They're both really close in points, and Dripsy currently highest in points, not in the playoffs, with those 2 wins. So he's looking really good right now, propelling into next season with some good consistency.
Drivers, start your engines.
Also, and issues for the 88. He has been catching a lot of breaks this season. Had a really good one when he reached back, especially at New Hampshire. Some good top 10s, but unfortunately will not continue that today. It looks like he's going to, I don't know if this is his race or not, but he'll probably not finish well today. Seeing he'll be at the end of Road. Who started the pole again? I forgot. Oh, it was NH in 16. I keep forgetting that. For Rough Game Motorsports, his teammate NASCAR Fireball 48's inside the playoffs. He may try some leniency leading the field. Two Fords lead the first two rows as we are green flag here at Atlanta. Cody Forge almost made the playoffs, just a few points short. I'd like to point that out. Yoiko is trying to get a good season going for Pro Motorsports, just has not had a great season at all. And not many of her teammates have either. Consistency is not their thing. Roach in the 66. He's in the playoffs. He advanced himself last season into the round of 8 from this round and almost missed the championship 4, but was fortunate enough to not get eliminated by 1.2 that his teammate gave him. And this, if he leads this lap here, it could be crucial for his playoff run if he does. Roach leads lap 1. That is 5 points to the good for him. I believe laps led for the 16 as 97. He's, like I said, he's just going for wins at this point. Some consistency. Fourth didn't make the next round. He's going for the lead as Exo on the 32 trying to make the round 17. A manufacturer teammate. Also, Haley Deegan Racing announcing they will be going to Ford next season and changing the team name to Wood Brothers. So, just stick back as NASCAR Fireball 48 show is going to appear in the last 2 weeks' winners. Dripsy. Oh, they're going 4 wide. Oh, man. That was a scare. 88 Brandon Nelson comes out of pit road. I thought the 9 was going to turn that. Oh, the 88 caused a huge wreck in the back. He's got severe rear end damage. 58 of Melinda Jones involved. Part-time driver. Who leads us to the yellow? NASCAR Fireball 48. That is an interesting thing, seeing a playoff guy make it to the lead there. Caution. So 2 playoff drivers bled so far. And NASCAR Fireball 48 going to lead these caution laps. 88 was coming out of pit road. Was already not looking good, so now looking even worse race for him. He's still running somehow. Yeah, came out of pit road in a deficit, and the hole is even larger now. So, watch him come out of pit road. Feel very went green. Kind of speed it up here. We're not having to watch the whole pit stop. I don't know what quite happened to the 88 car. Clearly, he had to go to pit road. Might have been a penalty that he needed to serve. He might have needed to serve a penalty there from something, qualifying issue or something. So, here he's coming out the pits. I'm sure I'm standing. We're not really going to be here. We're just going to see what happened. We're going to go slow-mo on him once the leaders go by. So there goes the leaders. NASCAR Fireball 48 trying to get the lead. I think he just came out right in front of the 58. Man, Neil Paul's Jr. right there. 59. Yeah, I got into the 59, and then the 58, just nowhere to go. Melinda Jones got the worst of this for sure. Definitely a hard impact. Just finished second this week in the CCS. Trying for her playoffs run. Knocks the 82 in the wall pretty good. Dale Pauls Jr. very heavy damage. He just led the entire round of 16. Now he's at a deficit for sure. And that's just how easy. That could be his playoff hopes, really. I mean, if he doesn't get some consistency going, I'm sure the 7 decent damage, 64, 92 barely avoided that. Again, just caught up here as well. I think probably one of the highest running part-time drivers right now is Six Flame, wherever he's at. So, fortunate for those guys. Especially Melinda Jones. So, she's out of the race. Leader, the 9 of 64 coming out of pit road there, but the 9 of NASCAR Fireball 48 cashing in some laps. I'm going to be honest, this will probably lock him into the next round because you lead laps. We haven't really seen a lot of that consistency. And it's just looking really good for him right now. Let's get an overall look of who's out of the race now. Oh, also forget Jeff Jordan. He's also a part-time guy. He's running inside the top 10 right now. Wait, hold on. Jeff Jordan? What? Jeff Jordan was not supposed to be in this race. Oh, no. I got to turn him off. Whoops. Well, I'm just going to It's clear this took someone else's spot. Whoever I have missing is going to take the points of that 42 car. Just pretend it's not Gift Jordan. I forgot to turn him off. I mean, I got so many cars to worry about. I'm bound to miss one eventually. I did it, so oh well. Dang. Anyways, we're just going to try to continue this race and ignore the 42. Pretend whoever he's replacing. That'd be weird if that car won the race, to be honest. Yeah. He definitely replaced a full-time car because I'm seeing all the part-time guys that are supposed to be here. So hopefully I'm not a playoff guy if so, but like I said, I'll just give the points for the guy that he's replacing because he's not supposed to be in this race. He's supposed to be the schedule for 5 guys. Anyways, try to ignore that. So out of the race, the 88, the 58, 64, some pretty bad damage, 27, also some terrible damage. Definitely no longer a contender that 27 car is. He's just going to try to finish it here and not die, so that's his best bet right now. Oh dang, I forgot about lap cars. I'm going to try to send him in the back if I can. So let me, I don't know if I can do it now. Yeah, there we go. He's backing back to the field now. Sorry, buddy. I don't want you clogging up the leaders, causing wrecks. So you need to keep your slow self back here. Just keep out of everyone else's way. I know you need good runs, but yeah, I just have to do that because I don't want wrecks every single lap. So clearly, we're going green this time. Man, I really feel bad. I forgot to turn off 42. First time, I think that's the second time I've done that. But yeah, like I said, if he wins, it just goes to whoever that other car is because he's supposed to be anyway. Whoever's missing, I don't know exactly who right now, but someone is missing. I know it's numbers. About to go green, by the way. 9 car. He's going to lead him to the green. 32 gets a jump. Call it. I'm not seeing anyone missing in particular, but I know there is someone because there's 46 cars and someone's missing. So, and Jeff Jordan's here, so he's not supposed to be. And then Genghis Khan, Lynn Jones. She's out there, but Lynn Jones and Jacob Shangle, and who's also in that wreck, and Six Length also. Exo leads that lap for Dodge Team Motorsports. Dripsy trying to lead extend their points lead. Zion low. Zion wants to take the lead back. He almost led the caution. Comes 89, John McFadden. Haven't seen him do a lot since Old Spice. He got a couple top 10s here and there, but turned out he's been very quiet since that. Zion leads the lap. Trying to go for it. Sees the points standing. Great tacos in the 95 with the help of the 1. In fact, all 3 Club 19 cars in this race behind that 95 car. That's actually quite funny. They're pulling sponsorship from those cars next season, though, so this is a kind of one and done thing. Pretty cool, though, seeing all that. I don't know what the 64 car is doing. I think he's having that pit road issue that we see in Daytona. Try to more. Probably right like the 88. I'm trying to be too goofy. You've seen it with Garth Allman or Daytona Dirt too. Keep it. Kid Williams 25, won at Talladega. Turkey Tacos led the lap prior. Here comes Notaweeb. He wants to go and battle Dripsy for the points lead. Fortunately, will not lead that lap. 02 43 going for season standings as well. I'm not seeing Sammy Box being very loud here. I'm kind of surprised. He's usually been super speedway guy this season, but Real Fan Motorsports cars that didn't make the playoffs up here racing, 16 and 15, they look almost identical, but really just different schemes, same colors, different drivers. Versus Joy Paint's actually almost for last in points, and John McFadden. All those guys battling to stay, not last in points right now. The season has not been great, but Joy Paint's trying to get a lap lead here. That's 5 points. They have not won in the Air 2003 version of the series. However, they have finished second once. Riley Reeves won twice in this configuration. He's not running the diecast series, but he's going to try to pick up a lot of it now. 21 at Birch Crown Jr. got 2 wins this season, was not able to make the playoffs despite his valiant efforts. Oh, 4 wide. Ooh, that was scary. Ooh, it's not over yet. Ooh! Oh no, big wreck from the lead. The 42, huge wreck. I think it's just clogging up, guys, at this point. 42, 26. Did they save that? I mean, this really slowed down the field a ton. No, they did not save it. I don't know who's up in the lead right now. Is it 44? I mean, that was a really weird wreck. For the lead, to the caution, the 88 versus the 44. 8 with 2 wins, trying to get caution and Will as your leader. That was really interesting. We need to see what happened there. I know it was just right in front of the field. They were just going so fast. They were just clogged up by everyone so much. There was no way anyone was going to try to avoid that. So let's kind of go back. This really made a lot of guys in the back up front because the entire field got clogged. All right, let's kind of go here. We're going to go. Let's see what TV2 has to offer. Yeah, TV2 I'm not liking it. Let's go. I'm liking Spectator more. Clearly 4 wide doesn't work. I was concerned about it once the 44 went low. 42, 15. 15 cannot catch a break. Man, what an angle we get hit at. Rich Kern Jr. was talking about how he has 2 wins, was not able to make the playoffs. I think 15 gets slammed here again. And I think most of this guy's just getting caught underneath other cars from behind. 21 kind of saves it. 66 gets into the 26. 26 Garcon is going to take a nasty hit in that wall. That bad angle. Man, that's going to be a hard hit for the 26. Man, that was a rough hit. 42. Jeff Jordan saved it. Reggie Fogelman passing all those cars along with Rick Freeman Jr. I think he saved that. Lane Roach, who's going to get a good run out of this. So I think that other than that, it's just about it. 15 doesn't look like he has a whole bunch of damage. 21 for sure does. I mean, he's probably got a lot of hoodie damage, but other than that, he's not looking too bad. Comes out of pit road along with 26. 26, it seems like he hasn't been having great playoffs, but he made it to this round. So far, so good in a sense. Man, this race is solid. Keep an eye on that 42. I don't know why. I just kind of want him winning because it'd just be so weird if someone that wasn't supposed to be here won. I keep emphasizing it. I know it's going to bite me if I keep doing it now. He's going to win the race, so I might quit talking about it right now. Like I said, Omensa was able to pass the 44 for the lead. It's crucial for him. 44 got a win this season at Darlington. And then early elimination for the playoffs, 24 Dark X Rain. And then German Chick 81 has had a great season so far, trying to rebound, get maybe a win at this point, just trying to get a win. Everyone else up here racing for season standings all the way back to Roach at 6. So Roach, like I said, definitely the winner right now. Don't know what's going on with him. He's on the bottom lane. He may have some mechanical issues. I know he kind of got involved in that wreck a little recklessly in a sense. Genghis Khan, the 37 part-time guy, won the ZSS race this week at Armory Digital Super Speedway, running in 7th, maybe 6th if Roach is fit. But Roach definitely has a cushion for sure. Led a ton of laps. He's looking gold right now. wouldn't worry about too much about him finishing at this point, because he has led, I think, a good points race today. I mean, he could definitely do better by finishing. That would help him out, but like if he feels like he doesn't get enough if he can't do good next race, or well, I'll take that back. If he can feel he can do good all race, he'll be good for the rest of this round. I think he'll be good. You know, he might do what he did last season and guarantee himself into the next round. Other than that, highest ranked playoff guy is actually Rick Rick Jr. and Reggie Fogelman right here in the top 10. So that would put them at playoffs. Well, I think Roach would probably be in the playoffs league, considering he is led the most laps today in terms of playoff guys. But he's going to go take it to pit road. Not sure if he's going to continue or not. NH running pretty good right now. Pole sitter. See what pace car saying. I'm sorry, kid. Yeah, my cat's messing with my mic. Little precious. Yeah. Anyway, we have the one to go sign here at Atlanta. Omensa leading most of it. He's just been digging out of the hole he's been in all season, and also trying to get third win for his 5 wins for his team, because he has 2 wins, his teammate has 2 wins. Their team's looking really good despite not having enough consistency. 92 having some probably an engine failure. 92 car. The guy that left after season start, Ronnie, he announced he wasn't going to continue next season and threw himself to service. So his car is not going to do any good. It's just basically a field filler at this point. And just in case he comes back, there's a chance of that. The other guys I got out of the race can't come back because they either got deleted accounts or have been banned. Well, actually, I think all of them have deleted accounts, and that or I can't access their DMs and give them another invite. So, pace car is in. Omensa versus Lethal Mourner. Green flag back in the air, lap 20. 44 gets the jump. This is going to be interesting for standings. I don't mean just playoffs. This can also be interesting for guys who are not in playoffs. That wreck I don't think took out anybody. Just put 64. I don't think it took out anybody. The only car officially out of the race is Mark Jones after that very hard wreck on the early laps of this race. 8 car able to get back to the lead. Barely. 24 is trying to pass. 24 trying to go low now. Lap 21. 16 goes low. Oh, 10. 10 wants to get some points, get some comfort. He did really great around at 16. Unexpectedly great too. I think he made the ZSS playoffs. He ran the ZSS last season. These are really neck and neck. When they go 4 wide, it's wreck time. That's why I'm noticing from the tests. Kazo, he got eliminated from the playoffs, trying to show he still got it. Had a bad slump. He tried to get a win number 3 here for him. Salamander Incorporated, he's only got, him and Caden Williams only guys that won on that same. Trying to get a lap led here, but 40 cars just on the bottom. Defending champion, not able to defend his championship, but he's running. Oh! Former teammate almost made it 4 wide there. I don't know if they're safe yet. Okay, I think they're good. Man, Abigail Lane, former teammate of the team owner of the Ford 31. Tried something there. It almost didn't work, and almost was a tragic failure. 42 has apparent damage there, but not that fast. Top lane is a 31 trying to go low. Chef Squid finished second last week. He's running up here in the top 10 now, I believe. And Bird, the one guy who won the spring race up here, he wasn't allowed in the round of 16. He's trying to get loud here, and he thinks this is his best. I think this is his probably. I thought coming into the playoffs is he can make it to the round of 16. He'll make it to the round of 12, round of 8, somewhere fairly easy, based on how he's good at this track. And that's just no substitute story. Of course, he can have a slump, or from this point, have a wreck, or even worse, fall back, just not finish well. Abigail Lane led that lap. She's going for a season standing. She's trying to finish well. Won a race last season. Successful so far this season winning a race. Dice at 7. He's been consistent. Man, he's just been consistent lately. And I think he's going to make it to the Champ 4 like he did last year. He can keep the consistency going. He leads this lap. We're rounding down laps. We don't have any more yellows. I think we'll be gold. 43 goes low. Not able to commit. Strange, we're seeing anything like that in a while. 43 actually kind of slow after that. 40 will drop down in front of him. I wasn't going to try to pass slow. I don't know what happened to that 43 car. He just kind of started slowing up there. 40 gets another lap led, I think. Yep. I knew it was close. Just 40 edged him just a bit. Bird wants to get win number 2 this season, but Chef Squid, of all people, trying to block him from doing that. The last guy I expect trying to pat that well. He's going to flow. The 18 is Bird trying to defend his win in this track. Chef Squid all over. Chef Squid, you have to win in this series. Trying to get some stuff going. Ooh, man. Interesting run off that corner. Dripsy trying to get 3 in a row. No one's done that in this series. And there's been 3 guys that get 2 in a row this season. Oh, 66 Roach. Slow on the racetrack. I think he probably came out of pit road at a bad time. This will put great positioning for Chef Squid. Get him easily to the lead at 91. But for how long? This blocks up a ton of guys. Slick slam to the top 10 as Chef Squid leads the lap. That's going to bring this field up a ton as the 66 tries to reel back in. So we're just a few laps to go. I think like 5 or so. Drew Greenfield got a heck of a run on the bottom one at Daytona. Where he did really well. May have another lap. No, that's just 6-4. 6-4 Jeanette weird thing. 91 leads another lap. We try to lead it to the end as we're 4 to go, I want to say. 3 playoff guys right now in the top 5. Closest to that are not in the draft, and I don't even think inside the top 10. 18 still has a chance to get a win. 54 is trying to get very consistent. He's going for the points lead for sure. 3 wide for playoff guys. 54 goes on to 91. Will stick is the question. If 4 goes low, he will stick it. He's trying to take 3 in a row. It wouldn't surprise me if he does that. Actually, it would. Take that back. 10 car trying to go low on that. 18 trying to get a run as well. I think he's looking pretty bright right now on that 18 car. 10 car led that lap. That's crucial for his playoffs. As we're officially 2 to go. I just said that last lap. It was actually 2. At 88, slow on the racetrack, going to block the top lane, 4 wide off a corner. Oh, and they're wrecking. Oh, I gotta be quick to turn on green white checkers. Big wreck in the back, Dripsy. Look who's in the lead. Come to the yellow. The guy who won the spring race, Bird. Will lead us to the caution flag. Will lead us to overtime. Seen this in the Sox race. Chef Squid runs so well. He's still running well, actually. Just got in a wreck there. So it was this time around. This darn cat's messing with my cord. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's kind of go slow-mo here. Try to figure it out. Darn cat. Can't get it away from this cord. So what happened was 54 went high to avoid the 88. I don't even think the 88 was involved in this, to be frankly honest. They were just trying to avoid the 88. And then he got up into the wall. Shift Squid racing hard, trying to get his first career win. And just gets in the 91. I gotta hold the cap. And then 54 gets spun out along with the 97. I think everyone else behind that's okay, except for 54, 97, 3 Austin Johns. Yoiko! Barely. Oh man, that was a nice save by the 51. Maybe slight contact there. 97, 54 can't catch a break here. I think everyone else behind that avoids him pretty well. And when the field was split up, they're back together again because the 66 is no longer a threat. So, try to go back to front. 97 is still in the race. 18 is your leader. He is banking laps like the 66 was earlier in this race. So 18 may come out of this as the round 16 leader. So we've had 3 cautions. This is going to go overtime for sure. Inside the top 10 of this playoff, guys, a 10 to 5. 88's actually not on the lead lap. He went a lap down. I want to say he's not the cause of that wreck. I think I can confidently say that. He's just trying to get out of the way. There's just not enough lanes in traffic. Didn't really have time to do so. And it's just how it's going for him in the 88. Behind that is the 9. The 9 has reeled themselves back in the top 10. They led some laps here as well. I think the 9 car has some really good potential this season. Got eliminated from the lap 12 last year after an injury at Orlando. Had to be replaced by NH, who started pole today. Not sure where NH went. Probably went far back in the field somewhere. This field shifts pretty quick. Oh, he's not that far back at all. He's like, I want to say like top 15 for sure. So like I said, I'm not going to mention it again. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, 36 at 6 Flame. Inside top 10, he's been really running good for Roach Racing, not just this series, but the ZSS, who is the only Ford inside that playoff picture right now. There are 2 races to go in the playoffs, so interesting to see how they're going to do when their playoffs start in just a couple weeks, or well, 3 weeks, but still not far away. He's currently 8th, and Chef Squid, he's been up here all day, trying to avoid all the wrecks. I wouldn't say he 100% caused that, but he was at the back bumper of 54, and he went around. So assumptions can be made. I'm just going to place it accident. Chef Squid just trying to get some consistency going. He's never won a race in the CCS, so that can change. And I'm pretty sure Bird was hoping I would not have made it to press the overtime button, but unfortunately I did. So he will not get a second career win just yet. But who's to say he cannot defend these guys? We're going to go to the 1 to go sign this time by teammate of the 88, or teammate of the 4, Reggie Fogelman. 88, trying to root him on in the 4 car, get a win for Red Bull Racing, and maybe even a championship. Despite Red Bull Racing not having a win this season, they have probably been the most consistent in doing so. They've been very consistent, just haven't brought the win together yet. In fact, they were so close to doing that. Oh wait, yeah, they've been close a couple times. The 1 car and the 95. 95 led most of the laps. Darlington got past on the last lap. The 1 car of Iron Crusader's been close a couple times this season. I mean, they've had so many opportunities, just cannot find the luck. Maybe they might find one before the end of the season. Reggie Fogelman's been close a couple times as well, along with Brandon Nelson. So a lot of them have seen the lead this season, definitely. What a great season, despite not yet having a win. As they go double file for maybe the final time. We'll see if they go overtime again, or this is it. Ford 3's got a lot of damage to the side of the car. I'm almost certain that happened during that accident. They're battling for positions for the caution. I swear this cat is jacking with my mic. Anyway, I just kind of hold the cat in my lap. Wait, it's a kitten, by the way. Anyways, 18 car Bird trying to get his second career win. Green flag back in the air here at Atlanta. No surprise, 43 now it'll get the top run like we've seen a lot of other guys do. Out of the lead. Can the 10 car go low? He does. Coming to the white flag this time. Can the 10 car get his second career win? Just quit trying to get 2 top 5 in a row. Bird does no longer have the lead. He's going for a top 5 for sure. Does the 9 have anything? Can he get underneath his quarter panel? He does. Can he get a run? The 9 in NASCAR Fireball 48 has not won since last season. He won 2 races last year. And the playoff guy has never won in the CCS playoffs. Coming to the checkered flag, shifts with in second. Does he have anything? John McFadden in third. NASCAR Fireball 48 in the 9. He's going to win here at Atlanta. Bird gets inside the top 10. That is interesting. This is a crazy good race, I think, in my opinion. Anyways, we're going to see you next week at Desert Highway, I think. And then we're going to cap off round 12 at Las Vegas. So, see you next week. Congratulations to NASCAR Fireball 48 on his third win in 2 years.